In recent seasons of Miraculous Ladybug, we've seen a troubling trend where Cat Noir's role as a superhero and his development as a character have been overlooked. However, episodes like Reveal Later and Climactic Queen from Season 6 are finally giving Adrien and Cat Noir the attention they deserve. It seems the writers are ready to take Adrien's character arc seriously. So join me today as I speculate what Cat Noir's purpose is, what his destiny could be in terms of the show's future, and how the writers could fix many of the major issues of the show if they write Adrien's character arc in the right way. If you're interested in this or other introspective Miraculous videos, then don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and let's get into it. From seasons 1 to 3, Cat Noir's role was well defined. He was the fun-loving kitty, charming us with puns and serving as Ladybug's trusted confidant. For me, this period represents the peak of Ladybug and Cat Noir's partnership. Their chemistry was built on trust, humor, sincerity, and mutual support. Even back then, we as an audience craved more screen time for Adrien. Although his character development had its ups and downs, it was at least pretty consistent, primarily revolving around his feelings for Ladybug and his experiences of becoming a normal high schooler. At this point in the story, his role was being Ladybug's supporting confidant who was ready to self-sacrifice if the mission called for it. Things took a turn when Marinette became the Guardian. The trauma from Chat Blanc seemed to have severed the bond between Ladybug and Cat Noir, leading to a neglect of Adrien's character growth. It became clear that what happens to Adrien was dependent on what happens to Marinette. Adrien's character arc has never been independent from Marinette's character arc. This interdependence stunted Cat Noir's character development in seasons 4 and 5, making him feel like just another member of the team, rather than Ladybug's partner. As characters like Alia increasingly took the spotlight, Cat Noir's contributions diminished, leaving him feeling replaceable. And when Ladybug permanently gave out the Miraculouses at the end of season 5, it made me worry because I was afraid it would grow the Cat Noir being unimportant sentiment in the story. Now, season 6 has been doing a better job for Adrien and Cat Noir's character development. The show is slowly transitioning from a Marinette-centered point of view to a point of view that is a balance between both Marinette and Adrien. The show is beginning to have Adrien-focused episodes, and Cat Noir's power-up opens new doors of possibility, like the power to erase unwanted memories, and introduces new possibilities for Ladybug's powers, like the ability to create memories. Although this revival of Cat Noir has been great to see, there have been instances in Season 6 where Cat Noir is intentionally written out of the story. In Werepapas, Adrien is written out of the story, and Marinette deals with plots that have more to do with Adrien than with her. And out of the 6 Season 6 episodes that have aired, only 2 of these episodes have been giving Adrien/Cat Noir good character representation and development. The writers have been giving mixed messages when it comes to Cat Noir's future in this show. Now, in terms of Cat Noir's actual purpose, I think his role as Ladybug's confidant is the perfect role for him. Because of the themes of balance in this show, it wouldn't make sense for Cat Noir to have more responsibility than Ladybug. Now, I've always imagined Cat Noir to be the one in charge of the Miraculous after Ladybug, to be the support system not only for Ladybug, but for the entire team. Adrien loves being a superhero, fighting villains, protecting civilians, and just being Cat Noir. I think beyond this, if he shares responsibility with Ladybug over managing the team, training them, and strategizing with Ladybug on figuring out ways to find the new butterfly holder, this could help move the story forward, develop Cat Noir's purpose, help his character grow, and help take the pressure and overwhelm off of Ladybug. So what would this look like? In episode 11, Reveal Later, when Ladybug and Cat Noir were training the Miraculous for the first time in a long time, it felt like Ladybug and Cat Noir were doing something together again. Cat Noir didn't feel like just another hero, but it felt like the partnership dynamic we all love was returning, just for a moment. Cat Noir isn't just like the other heroes. He's more important to the story and to the balance of the Miraculous than the other heroes. I feel like Ladybug's current character state is what happens when the dynamic between the holder of the Ladybug and Cat Miraculouses aren't balanced. Ladybug is becoming more and more self-destructive as this imbalance increases. It started when she became the Guardian in Season 4. The overwhelm of responsibilities and the fear of losing the Miraculous led Marinette to become more chaotic and self-sabotaging. Later in the Season 5 finale, Marinette's vow to keep Gabriel's secret and lying to the public had only worsened the self-destructiveness within Marinette. In Reveal Later, although I was thrilled Cat Noir got new powers, The only reason the story pushed him to do so was to help Ladybug hide the messed up decisions she made. The writers have a habit of removing obstacles from Marinette and removing Marinette from having to deal with the consequences of her actions in the story. I'm afraid the writers will use Cat Noir's new powers to remove the consequences of Ladybug's actions for Ladybug, because it's already happening. Cat Noir's purpose shouldn't be to fix Marinette's mistakes, but rather to reduce Ladybug's fear of failure, to help Ladybug feel assured, to be a pillar of the team alongside Ladybug, to share some of the responsibility. Now, Cat Noir never really stopped doing these things. Ladybug's fear of Chat Blanc had made her pull away from Cat Noir. If Ladybug allows Cat Noir back in, I think a lot of the issues centering Marinette and Ladybug in the show could improve. Now, Cat Noir should never have more responsibility than Ladybug, because in terms of the balance the Miraculous impose, Ladybug should have more responsibility than Marinette, and Adrien should have more responsibility than Cat Noir. Obviously, this has changed a bit since Adrien gained more freedom. I don't think it would make sense for Adrien/Cat Noir to be given tons of new responsibility after just being freed from the responsibilities Gabriel imposed on him. The Miraculous writers are going in the right direction when it comes to giving more attention to Adrien's character, developing his character, and representing his character appropriately. I hope you enjoyed this video and let me know your thoughts on how you think Adrien's character should be explored. If you like this video and want to see more videos like this, then make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have an awesome day!